Hello everyone. I hope everyone is having a great evening. First of all, I want to apologize. It's been a while for me since my last update because I have been working 60 to 80 hours every week and it's been a bit intense from my end. So first I want to say I'm super sorry about that. Now, I wanted to talk to all of you guys about a very interesting book that I recently read called The Courage to Be Disliked. Now, this book came to me. It's really interesting. I actually saw this book 2 to 3 years ago, and I said, this is a book I should read, but I should read it in Mandarin. Now, I never managed to find a Mandarin book until recently. It's just like I just wanted to read it and I forgot about it. But now that I managed to read it, I want to share this book with you all. Now, this book is actually based on the theory of Adler, and it's very, very powerful. And inside of the book, Adler mentions actually a lot of the problems that we have stems from relationship from your family members, your friends, your lover, your colleagues, and things like that. Actually understand your relationship issues stem from relationship. You can actually have a better intention and understanding toward the situation at hand. For example, you're someone that wants to study in psychology for your major. However, your family members tell you you should study engineering. Everyone is telling you engineering is the way to go. You're not very interested to do engineering, but your parents is telling you to do that, then they will be supportive of you. If you do that, your teacher will be proud of you. If you do that, your siblings will be supporting you. And then you say, okay, to fulfill the expectation of my family, to make them proud, I will study engineering, as opposed to study my path, which is what I want to do in psychology. And this is what happens so many times in our lives, because whenever we lack confidence, we listen to the words of other people and we allow the words of other people to overreign in who we are as a person. And this is a lot of things that Adler wanted to unpack. What is the intention of person? So for example, your family, your parents tell you to study well. They give you pressure to study well. What is the intention behind that? I'm not trying to provide judgment to anyone. This is really an example. Now, your mom wants you to study harder. What is her intention behind that? She wants to feel proud that, oh, my son or my daughter is a good student. What is the intention? Today you dress up very pretty to impress someone. What is the intention behind that? Behind every action, there is an intention. For example, let's take the example of you wearing your favorite shirt to a coffee shop. And then the barista accidentally spilled coffee on it. Oh, shame. And then you are super upset. Even if the barista said, I will do a dry cleaning for you, I will repay for your coffee, you're still screaming on top of your lungs. Why is that? What is the intention behind that? Sometimes the intention is just because I want to release my anger toward this person, so I get upset. It is not because of the action itself. Think about the intention of everything and every action. For example, a pair of lovers, they used to love each other so much, but suddenly the person just says, I don't like him like wearing socks inside of the condo. I don't like this, I don't like that. And you use that as the reason why you want to not be with this person. But Adler's theory isn't like that. It is the intention is, I don't like you anymore. And I don't like you anymore. So I gave all of these reasoning behind it. So it is telling you to always understand the intention behind the factor. And from that end, you can actually understand the intention behind it. Now, we're also going to approach things. A lot of times, parents will want to overstep on the responsibility because you have a life path. It is yours and belongs to you. But sometimes your family will want to overstep in your life path. And the way is for them to actually remove themselves from your life purpose. So for example, let's say today you were meant to be a light worker, but then your family said, no, you're meant to be a banker. This is what you're meant to do. Let me show you. And they tell you X, Y, and Z, and you keep on listening to them, right? You listen to what people are telling you by your surrounding, instead of being the light worker you are, and maybe you were supposed to be a therapist or something, and you follow the path to become a banker. And this is what it is telling you. Do not let other people overstep on you. For example, you're in high school and you're tanking your grades. As your parents, what you should do is say, hey, let me scold you, and let me force you, let me pressure you, let me be a tiger mom so you fulfill this grade. But it's not what you should do. What you should do is like, look, I'm here to support you. This is what you could do. You could do your life lesson. You could do this. You could do that. But I will be here to support you if you need me. But you let the child do their own stuff, and they have to take on the consequences of their action, to be responsible of it, instead of taking on their responsibility and instead of overstepping in their life journey. And this is what Adler is trying to say. A lot of times when you are stuck in a location and you feel that, oh, I'm stuck here and nothing is turning around, you should also think about getting out of that social environment. For example, you're getting bullied in the high school. Get out of that social environment. You'll be in a new one. It's not because you'll be bullied in one high school that means that you'll be bullied in the second one. Of course not. So getting out of the social community is important. And the last thing that I wanted to mention from Adler is for people that really struggle with their confidence and self-esteem, is really understand that you are placed on earth, so you have a value. It doesn't matter where you are, you have a value in itself, because you have a value, and whatever you give out to the society is what will give you confidence. It is not by the words of others that will give you confidence. It is what you put out. Whatever, to give a helping hand, to help a lady with her groceries, to help someone open the door, that is what you put out. You put out, and that is the value that you have for society. And that is your value. And you don't have to get the compliments from others to say, oh, you're so good. Because what you do, who you are, will bring value to this society, and that is what you should value, and that's what gives you confidence. It is not by the words of others. And you also have to remember that in this society, everyone is equal but different. Equal and different. So instead of looking at people from a top-down approach, you should see everyone as different yet equal. And you would see everyone has different kind of skill set, but we are all equal. And from that end, I hope it will really help you when it comes to the book, The Courage to Be Disliked. I really learned so much from this book, and I hope it will bring you some insight on your life journey. Thank you so much. Have a great night. Bye-bye.